All right then, guys. Good evening and happy weekend, I guess. Yep, thanks for the fill on this one. It's not obviously the most expensive of breaks or whatever, but I felt that it sort of deserved to be done, type of thing. Just purely because it's the first time that we get a look at what Tops are doing with the Premier League license. Obviously, this particular sort of set. It's one of those that's like been, I suppose, it's had mixed reviews. I completely get. Well, I'd like to think that I get exactly what Tops are doing with this set, as opposed to maybe what Panini has been doing with sets over the past God, how many years? What, probably 7 years, 8 years, maybe. Was it? It was before that, wasn't it? Wasn't it 2016 when they did the first Prism? So maybe like probably approaching 9 or 10 years with obviously the Prism and stuff that they've been doing. So Tops, I don't think for the Premier League ever did what I'd describe as like a flagship release. When I say Tops, sorry, I mean Panini. So this one's going to be an interesting one. We've got Dave Kirkwood in the house. How you doing, mate? I can't remember if I actually said that I would be going live close to 8, but as it was, I popped out quickly to pick some stuff up from the shop. And when I got back, my wife was getting the little one off to sleep, so it was about half an hour earlier than I'd expected. So I figured we'd get a start, because obviously it's a relatively large break, but I don't plan on sort of dwelling on too many cards and stuff like that. Obviously, we'll have a look at the base when they first come out of the first few packs, and then we'll obviously look for obviously any rookies, and obviously the inserts and stuff like that. That's probably what I'm most interested in seeing out of here, and seeing what the quality's like as well. Like I say, it isn't Tops Chrome. We will have a Tops Chrome Premier League at some point in the future. It's kind of nice that this set came out prior to the Premier League season starting, because did that start last week, or is it starting this week? I can't actually remember. So it's nice to sort of have this set come out at the start of the season, which makes a bit of a difference compared to Panini, who normally release Prism right at the end of the season. And Select, obviously. So it'll be interesting to see which way we go. I can imagine that Tops are going to go proper high end with some of their Premier League releases. But like I say, this is like the flagship, so this is like your sort of top Series 1 or whatever. From what I've seen, it looks like a great set, really good from a collectability point of view. It's certainly going to be a set that I'll be able to afford to collect with my little boy once he's getting into cards. Likes Pokemon at the moment, but he doesn't know about like looking after cards and collecting them and stuff. He just likes the pictures, and he knows things of footballers, or he's starting to learn the different names of like Pokemon and stuff like that. So something like this, it's really cool to think that in a couple of years' time, when Ted's got that idea of physically collecting, and we got him a season ticket at Walsall as well this year, so we'll be able to sort of I'll start sneakily putting on Match of the Day and stuff like that, so he can sort of start learning the Premier League players and all that kind of stuff as well. And obviously when he turns 4, that's when we'll be able to get him to sign up for the local team where we live. They start doing a Saturday soccer club or Saturday football club for 4 years plus. So that'll be next March. So I'm looking forward to that. It's a good point, actually, that is. Elliot's in the house as well. And Malcolm, how you doing, guys? All good. Elliot, yes, 2 breaks in 2 days. Imagine that happening. We won't make it 3 and 3, I don't think, because I'll come to it. I'll come to what we've got coming up next in a minute or two. But yeah, you're actually quite right there, Dave. early release because teams they're still making signings. Maybe I wonder if that's a thing, because maybe that's an oversight from Tops in terms of like just thinking like with Series One baseball, they normally have Series One out like pretty much like at that first week around opening week. So whether somebody thought that was a good idea, not realising with obviously Premier League soccer, we obviously have the transfer window and stuff like that till the end of August. So like you say, there are like teams and players changing. So it'll actually be interesting going through this from a checklist point of view to see what players have changed. Just I'd imagine that this set, for example, would have had to have gone into production a fair few months ago. So I bet you there's quite a lot of errors. Yeah, there we go. There's some of the things. Yeah. So yes, Elliot, that's right. We will. I doubt we'll be breaking the Football League cards in this group. I will be buying some personal boxes because I'm going to imagine that they'll be relatively. If these ones are coming out at about £90 for the the so-called kind of hobby box version, I'd imagine the Panini, they're not gonna. It might be around about a similar price, like sort of maybe, but like I'm thinking more in line of maybe 60-70 quid, something like that. Haven't been given any prices because it is obviously Panini on that set, but it'd be interesting chasing the Warsaw cards out of that, definitely. And there you go, Dave. So Bournemouth have still got Huijsen and Kirkes, who are long gone. Joe Bellingham, another one. Yep, you're right. Yeah, and like you say, Elliot, there will be a Chrome version, and there should hopefully be updates. I mean, it'll be quite interesting. Oh, and Son has, because he was rumored to leave, wasn't he, Son? So yeah, it's definitely an interesting one. Yes, but yeah, the Panini EFL will be interesting. We're keeping our eye on those because those sets, much like this one in many respects, because it's a mass market product within the UK and the way that licensing works and everything. And obviously, we don't get US products from our main distributor anymore, but these actually came via the UK distributor who do get a small proportion of Topps products. So that's how we managed to get these through. However, having said that, the price that we've paid for these boxes is pretty much bang on what Topps were charging anyway. So I'm literally doing this break for the fun of it. It's like once we've got put supplies and shipping into it, it's pretty much just for the fun of it, really. But I wanted to do it, and as I say, it'll probably be our only break of this particular product. But I was just so curious to see what it is. Hopefully, it'll be different with when the Topps Chrome product comes out. Obviously, not sure how widely available that's going to be, but that will be, obviously out in America and obviously the UK. I would imagine a lot of like the big Fanatics breakers will have absolutely shed loads of it. I do worry about all these new companies that are putting a lot of money into stuff because the Topps are squeezing every single penny out of not only customers but also retailers in the price that they're charging for boxes and stuff like that. So with that, especially in this country, because we've got 20% VAT, which they don't have in America, they obviously have sales tax, which is generally a lot lower than 20%. And it's treated completely different over there. It's not like built into the price that you pay, whereas over here, somebody sees a price they expect to pay the price that it is. They don't have sales tax added on at a later point. So that is interesting when you try to cross match pricing to the Americans, because even if they are slightly cheaper because of the conversion, obviously when you actually check out, if you were to buy from them, obviously it's a lot more money to ship over here and you get VAT, but also a lot of places have like sales tax as well. So a lot of things that people obviously miss. But it will be interesting to see, obviously the EPL Topps Chrome definitely coming out. But I just think, because of people who are going to be breaking, say, I haven't really looked what people are doing for this on Whatnot and stuff like that. I'd imagine not many people are breaking it for the reason that I've just said. That it's not, most people in Whatnot seem to be just wanting to be able to like put a big markup on stuff and make big margins and stuff. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Topps Chrome goes down, because there'll be competition on the Fanatics Live and on Whatnot, and I'd imagine the prices on Whatnot will be a lot higher, because people won't necessarily be official kind of Fanatics kind of breakers potentially on there, but we'll see. We'll do as best as we can, obviously, with pricing as well, but yeah, it's going to get really interesting now, because we're going to start seeing Topps get a lot more like UK relevant licensing through. So we'll obviously they've already got Premier League in October, so less than 2 months away. They're going to get NBA basketball cards for 2026, which is going to be massive. Probably not too big in the UK, but massive for basketball collectors, because we've got Cooper Flag cards and autos coming out in obviously the basketball products. It'll be a shame that we won't be getting any obviously of those, because me and John still collect basketball. But then yeah, aside to that, come March next year, that's when obviously the NFL releases start coming out, so it's going to be really interesting over the next sort of 8 months, 7 months to see how things change. But still, all good. I've been waffling too long. But yeah, in terms of what we've got coming up after this, there's not a lot we can break, to be honest. I'll have a word with John, because products in general have been a little bit lower than normal. I'm tempted to do a 2024 select value box for NFL. And then I think towards the end of next week, we've got, I think, Immaculate coming out. But that won't arrive with us on Friday, until Friday. The issue that we've got there is it's a bank holiday weekend, and also we probably won't have it in hand until the Tuesday after bank holiday Monday. So what we'll probably do is we'll probably drop the break once we know that the product's shipped and that we will be getting it. And then I will aim, because I'm away on holiday the week after next, I will aim to break Immaculate probably the Friday after bank holiday Monday, because that's when I get back from my holiday. So keep your eyes open for that. Obviously, that's why I think I'll just do like a cheaper select 2024 select value box, because it'll be quite fun. We haven't obviously opened that product yet, and then we can build up over the bank holiday for Immaculate, and it gives us plenty of time to do a price drop if we need to, or just get the team sold through minis if we need to, and we can build up to obviously that Friday when I come home. But yeah, that's how it's going to work. After that, I think we won't be far off Donruss 2025, Donruss football, and there's some other bits and bobs coming out as well. But it's fairly sparse for releases, because we're still getting into the groove with 2025 NFL product at the moment. So just bear with us on that front. But yeah. But it allows you guys, if you are thinking of doing an Immaculate break or whatever, you know that we are going to do it, and then it'll help you budget. I think Elliot will help out with a little bit of sort of signposting on that front as well, with on like the social media sort of side of it as well. but that's pretty much it, really. We better get started because, as I say, it's there's a fair few cards in this break. There's what, just under 400, so we will get started. I'll do a quick team run through, and then we'll kick it off. So Bournemouth with Dave Bulgin. We got Arsenal with you, Rich Hawkins. Then we got Villa with Malcolm Campbell. Brentford went in the mini to Grant Coombs. Brighton went to Rich Hawkins. We got Burnley with Dave Bulgin. Chelsea with Grant Coombs. Palace with Grant Coombs. Everton with Dave Kirkwood. Fulham with Grant Coombs. I put your name twice next to Fulham Grant. So Grant Coombs from the mini. Then we got the Leeds went to Grant Coombs as well. Liverpool with Grant Coombs. Man City with Dave Bulgin. Man United with Tom Chapman. Newcastle with Wendy Chandler. Forest with Malcolm Campbell. Sunderland with Dave Bulgin. Tottenham with Elliot Barley, and West Ham with Malcolm Campbell, and then Wolves with Dave Bulgin. So I think there's only 5 people in this break, so 5 or 6 people. So I think we've probably got most of you all tuned in. Anyway, let's get going, guys. Obviously, we're going to get through this as quickly as possible. We're going to start off with the mega tin, then we'll do the Super Hall of Fame tin, and then we'll do the big kind of the hobby box, if you like. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You can see this is what I say. This is very much a retail product. It's not like a full hobby like what I'd say Topps Chrome will be, and it'll be interesting to see how they do this, because like that is made out for retail. There you can even see like they've got like the £3.50 per pack price on there as well. So I wish I could get £3.50 per pack. That would be really good. But like I say, we valued, I think we priced this up at I think £90 or £88 or £85 or whatever, and then obviously these sort of, I think we did kind of match there or thereabouts the sort of the retail on those, just purely because obviously we try and be as fair as possible. I don't know why I'm doing all that. This is weird as well. So like they haven't done like the cello wrap. So these boxes are all sealed with these like little stickers there. So I can assure you they are all sealed. For the boxes, as you guys all know us, that's the truth. But yeah, it's definitely more of a retail ended product. Some people have obviously said, "Oh, it's like it's too much of a crossover with Match Attacks," but there is no game that's designed to be played with this, as far as I'm aware. So yeah, apparently like there's like a player rating system like on the front of the card. So I've seen a few pictures and stuff like that, but yeah, we'll see how we go. But Mega Tin starts off with 40 cards. We've got exclusive Global limited edition cards, and we're obviously looking for Emerald Parallel Chrome Kings, which we should have 1 in 15 Mega Tins. So they're kind of like the cases, if you like, the Chrome Kings. Those are the Globallers that we're looking for. And then there's, just obviously the Chrome Kings, the Gold Lions, and obviously possible autos as well in here. So, yeah. So we'll see how we get on. Let's see how we get on. But like I say, I am looking forward to this just purely because I'm kind of like, if it is anywhere near a hobby product with, I've heard that there's possibly like one auto per box, and obviously there are relics as well. Oh, all right. So that's the Globallers pack, I guess. So we'll do that at the end, and then you've obviously got these 10 cards per pack in there. So are these packs the same as what you get out of here with those as an exclusive? So if that's the case, that's quite an interesting thing. I'd imagine that's what it must be. So next pack. Okay, so let's get into this. So, as I say, we'll have a look at the cards as I get them out. I'm sure most of you will have seen them. But yeah, okay, interesting. Okay, it's just making sure like we spot any variants and stuff like that. So it looks like they're quite nice actually. They're very much like the Series 1 baseball that we had. With that sort of foil infill, although it's not like embossed, it feels like built into the card. And the cards are nice. Yeah, the cards are quite nice. Like, yeah, I don't mind them. I don't know why people are moaning. I think that's the only reason why people are moaning, because obviously it's sort of almost like a FIFA Ultimate Team kind of thing, you know, rating the players or whatever. But for kids, they'll like that because I don't know, that might assist them like with trading with the mates, you know, like obviously there we go, we've got a Ryan Ait-Nouri for Wolves 86, and then you've got an Ezri Konsa, so it might be that people are like, oh right, okay, I'll do you direct swap, I guess, and then, you know, whereas you've got an 81 power there from Jack Hinchelwood, and you might be thinking, oh, I'm not going to trade with you with a higher rated player. I don't know. It's sort of, it's aimed for all collectors, isn't it? So, you know, it's not a high end. I saw some people saying, oh, you know, oh, I'll only buy high end and stuff like that, and I thought, well, you probably could buy high end, but you know, if you buy in a box, we'll see soon when we get into that sort of like the hobby box. But there's what 280 cards in there for 90 quid. You got the chance at cases, autographs, and stuff like that. So, like, I can guarantee that your return, if you're looking at a return of investment, like some of these people are talking about high end, if you but just buying a box, I reckon you're returning for investment. Probably chances are that these boxes aren't anywhere near as bad as, like, I don't know, like if they do, like, say, triple threads or some of the more higher end sort of tops releases. You know, because obviously, you know, they did that Topps Chrome Manchester United that they're selling for over £1,000 a box, but I can't imagine most people are getting back more than £200 to £300, if that, like on each box of that. I haven't seen it be opened, so I might be completely wrong, but you know, the return on investment there, just no, it's not. I wouldn't call that fun. The individual cards might be worth investing in, but yeah, breaking that type of a product, I'd be very, very wary. Right, Ryan Ait-Nouri for Wolves. So, as I say, the base are nice. Ezri Konsa, Jack Hinchelwood for Brighton. Then we've got Nick Pope. First. Oh man, I remember this dude, Andrew Johnson. He was such a great striker. I think he did get capped for England in the end, didn't he? I think, but maybe only like once or twice. He just had like a couple of seasons where he was really, really good, didn't he? But that's cool because that actually looks like a retro sticker as well. Got retro threads on that one, so that's cool. I think there's an idea as well that like you can. I think somebody said that this QR code, that you can scan the QR code in and then add it to a digital collection as well. So sort of like trying to cover all bases. So a generation now for Gabriel and Martinelli. So I tell you what, mate, I'm not grumbling about these. My sort of initial impression is actually that these cards are quite nice. Generation now insert for Arsenal, and then we got the Beast Mode Rodri. And apparently, I think you are still due to get like there's still like numbered cards and things like that from what I've seen. So yeah, I do like those. The inserts are pretty cool. And then we've got a Cody Gakpo, a Connor Roberts, and a Brendan Aronson as well. Yeah, it's not bad. First impressions, first pack, not bad at all. So delete for Man U. So these are the. I was curious about these. So that is the sort of like the title card, like the team logo. So that is a base card, but it's still nice with all the foiling and stuff like that. So I can, if I were still a kid, I'd be enjoying these. So Fabian Schär, Dejan Kulusevich, another retro threads. This time we've got Gary Neville, G-Nev. Oh, I don't know why I'm using a thick top loader. I thought that Andy Johnson went in a bit too fluid. Oh dear. That's better. That's better. It definitely felt a bit loose, that Andy Johnson did. Used completely the wrong size top loader. That's better. It's like when it went in, I was like, are they thinner than normal? But I don't think they are. So another different type of insert there. Vitaly Mykolenko, full force. I'll try and put all the different inserts out so people get to see them. And then we have a Jordan Pickford headlines. So I think this is our first base parallel. So that is a Mohamed Kudus, and it's got like the green border. So yeah, parallel tells you there. So that's cool. So that's helpful as well. It doesn't tell you which colour parallel, but I'm going to say it's green. But the foil instead looks like it stays the same colour, and then but the actual sort of border and background is different. So not bad. We've got our first rookie coming up as well. I'll pop all the parallels there because we'll probably get a fair few. Oh, we've got a couple of rookies in this one. So we've got a Jayden Bannell for, what's that, Burnley? Yeah, Burnley. Burnley changed their badge? Is that just me? The badge looks different. So we've got a rookie. And then we've got a Troy Hume for Sunderland. So we'll see how many rookies we're pulling out. I didn't anticipate that we'd be pulling a fat lot of rookies, not like you do out of baseball. But what I might do is I might just obviously soft sleeve those if we do start getting a lot through, because we don't want the break to be taken up. We may just filling up top loaders for the next era or whatever. So we've got Connor Bradley, Amadou Onana, Jake O'Brien, Cole Palmer. There you go, Christian Norgard, Brentford Retro Threads. So here's the first one that David was alluding to. So that's obviously for Sunderland. You got Jobe Bellingham. Obviously he was transferred a while ago, wasn't he? Actually, on the Generation Now, but it is a rookie insert. So that's one of those interesting sort of situations where his rookie will, for tops at least, will be on that card. And got another Rotary Beast mode, so we're going back to the moaning about the collation fairly soon, because that's from one mega box. We got the same one, and there we have our first rookie parallel, and that is a Romain Mundle again for Sunderland, and that is a blue parallel. So we'll get better, I think, at spotting those. So, and then we've got a Nathan Patterson and a Nathan Collins base card. But yeah, the base are in their own right not bad. Not bad looking cards, I will say that. But definitely the same kind of card stock as what we saw on in the top Series 1 baseball stuff. Chris Richards, Josko Gvardiol, Antoine Semenyo, David Raya. Oh, there you go. So we've got a pro partnership. They're pretty cool looking. William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes. You can tell I don't watch football that much, other than Warsaw. That's one thing of having a little boy. I know I'm going to be able to watch as much football as I want the older that he gets. So that is one bonus that I have to look forward to. Then we've got a Nasser Jiba, full force rookie for the Wolves. We got full force, yeah, we got full force over there. Woo. That goes over there. And then we've got a Pro Precision Kai Havertz for the Arsenal. It looks like we've got another parallel coming up in just a second. So low, you can already see like the range of inserts that we've got. And here we go, this is another parallel. This is a yellow parallel, and it's a Dharma Traore for Fulham. And then we've got a Bernard Leno and Jared Bowen there. Let's check out our Glow Ballers limited edition parallels. Well, not parallels, but inserts. Empty pack. So we've got in here, we've got a Cole Palmer, a Martin Odegaard, and an Alexis McAllister. So those are your Glow Baller limited editions. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to literally open up all the 3 boxes rather than doing a recap after every box. I think that kind of makes the most sense. Otherwise, we're going to just cause unnecessary kind of delays, really. As I say, obviously, it does appear that it's obviously heavy on the insert cards and with a few decent parallels popping up every now and again. Like I say, I believe that we might get like 4 numbered cards in the hobby box. At least that was what I was led to believe from some of the write-ups. And then this one's quite interesting. So this is we get the the Hall of Fame limited edition. So these ones, you get 10 more cards, but these are like the retail on these is around about £20. So not obviously going to be hard to get these boxes. I think Topps have still got them in stock and they'll have them everywhere. You know, Smiths and probably supermarkets and stuff like that as well. So there you go. Well, you get a nice big tin at least to keep your cards in, which is always useful. And there, yeah. So we've got 1, 2, 3. There is the Super Tin number 1 Hall of Fame cards, and then we've got the other packs just there. So, like I say, I'm not going to hang about now because I think, as I say, the actual card packets are all the same. So, including the ones in there, I don't know if they'll be. I don't know if the insert ratio is slightly better with those pre-pack boxes. Nelson Semedo, Mohamed Salah, 101 power. Destiny Dogi. We got Cucurella, Oh man, Jimmy Floyd. Now this is a set I can get on board with the retro threads. Jimmy Floyd, and everybody's always going to say he scored some power goals, didn't he? He was just I remember him for those few seasons. He was a phenomenon. Then we got Lewis Miley. And that's another one, breakthrough baller. So pop that one down here next to the Super Tin. Then we've got another beast mode. That is Chris Wood for Forest on the old beast mode there. Next up, Danny Welbeck on a blue parallel for Brighton. I think he probably got out of Man United at the right time, didn't he? So a lot of players who seem to be at 86 rating, though. Oh, that's one thing I would say. But Danny Welbeck there, blue parallel. We got a rookie, Wilson Isidore. We got a Mikkel Damsgaard as well. So he ain't no rookie. Alrighty, there we go. Carrying on. Alright, well, there was a blue earlier. Right, out of here. Oh yeah, Cody Gakpo. I hadn't even noticed. So yes, you are correct. Cody Gakpo for Liverpool. Concentrating on the inserts, wasn't I? It's the trouble when you don't. I used to always have time, and it's just a work thing. I used to have time to sit and like on lunch and stuff like that, and watch products be opened. I just don't get that chance anymore. So, Ollie Watkins, obviously Eze for Palace, Julio Soler for Bournemouth, rookie for Bournemouth. And then we've got a Leandro Trossard. Oh gosh, here we go. Yet another insert. So Matt O'Reilly Techers for Brighton. So that is how many we've got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 inserts. 9 if you take the limited edition bits. So I'll just pop those there. We've got another pro partnership. So Fernandez and Højlund. Has Højlund been moved on from United yet? I know they were trying to get rid of everybody, weren't they? But they've obviously signed Sesko, so interesting to see how Sesko gets on. I think his record coming into United seems a bit more impressive than what Højlund did. He just did not. I don't think he looked like a good signing at the time, to be fair. Wayne Rooney, Pro Precision. Insert there. We've got another yellow parallel coming up. That is Jeremy Doku. Yellow parallel for City. And then we've got a Calvin Bassey and Edson Alvarez on there as well. Alright then, so Man City logo card. Logo cards are cool, I like them. Chris Wood. Jack Hinshelwood, second one of those. We've got Nick Pope, and then we've got a retro Freds for old Frankie Lampard. Milos Kerkez, Generation Now insert. And a headlines insert of Jeremy Doku. This one might be a decent rookie. Purely based upon his power. He's probably been signed, like, was touted as being great, and then he hasn't been so good or something like that. But I'll just, as I say, I'm going to go through a lot of top loaders in this break as well, just to just to say. So we've got a blue parallel Estavio for Chelsea rookie. So probably not too bad on that one. And then we've got the Burnley logo and an Tanaka, sorry, for Leeds. So that was Nico Gonzalez. That didn't want to come out of the pack. We've got Elliot Anderson and a Ryan Christie. We've got a swap of the retro threads, Andrew Johnson. I've got a box of these put aside for me to open, actually, because I kind of gave up collecting stickers last year. I bought a load and then never got around to sorting them out, and then kind of like lost the will after obviously the season came to an end. Funnily enough, Generation Now Gabriel Martinelli. So I've sort of committed that I'm going to open a box of these and at least put up a base set, and maybe I'm now thinking I'll put together the retro thread set. So we got Bruno Fernandes on the Pro Precision. So we've got our first gold lion. So I think these are like one. I think we should get at least one of these gold lions in our hobby box. But these do look quite nice. So. Oh, right, okay, cool. So there's quite nice texture on those. I don't know if many people have seen those in hand, but they're definitely going to be a popular thing. Not numbered, they're not parallels or anything like that, but that's Ao Tanaka for Leeds. But the lion claws embossed, like sort of raised. It's not embossed, and then so is the gold line down at the bottom. So yeah, there's no like embossing on that. So in days gone by, they create those textures by just embossing the card, so like you'd be able to feel the pattern on the back or whatever. So that's quite a nice looking card actually. I like them. Gold lion. Where should I put the gold lion? I kind of feel I might just put the gold lion there. Then we've got Brentford and a Sanderberg base. So a Højlund for Manchester United, funnily enough, with his trying to shush people. Probably should just score more goals, maybe. Carlos Baleba, Newcastle, team badge. Then we've got a Full Force Wilson and Seedorf. Did we get one of those earlier on? I vaguely think we might have got one of those earlier on. I think it's about 450 cards total between the base cards and inserts. We've got Rodrigo Muniz. We've got Generation now. We've got a Pro Precision and Mikkel Damsgaard. Oh, got a Chrome Kings, guys. So I don't know if they're kind of... I know on the box it was saying about Chrome Kings, but wasn't that Emerald? Yeah, Emerald Chrome Kings. 1 in 10 Super Kings A's. Oh, yeah, because it's the top Chrome card. Mikkel Damsgaard there for the Pro Precision. It's not Emerald, but it is a Chrome King. So, oh wow, and they're like, that is, you can feel that is such a weighty card. So I'm looking forward, based on that, I'm looking forward to the Topps Chrome EPL. But that's a Seamus Coleman Chrome King insert. So I don't know how actually rare the these base Chrome Kings are, but obviously the Emeralds were 1 in every 10 Super Tins, and was it 1 in every 15? Yeah, 1 in every 15 Mega Tins, but that's definitely not Emerald, so that's just the base Chrome King. So another insert. Then we've got Josh Laurent for Burnley again, rookie. Yeah, so as I thought, I didn't think we'd get loads and loads of rookie cards. Ilan Meslier, then our Super Tin. Super Tin Hall of Fame cards. Here we go. Let's pack. So we got Frank Lampard. I wonder if they do this on purpose with these packs in terms of the collations, because right behind him, even though we never won anything with them, is Stevie G, Steven Gerrard. And then one of my personal favourite players, although I don't own any of his cards, it is old Eric Cantona. Don't know why, but I like Eric Cantona. I like Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I just like that kind of player. Just a kind of a don't really give a shit kind of player, you know. Just like sort of plays their own way. Kind of like that, but it's probably just me. But there you go. So that was that's the end of the good old Super Tin. So we're into the so-called hobby box now, or. It was weird because when I actually ordered these, they actually didn't call them hobby boxes. They just called them 28. I think it was 28 pack box or something like that. So, yet I do believe there is no other combination. Oh. There you go. So I could stick that on me the front of my house, saying, "Look at that." Super stacked with genuine autos, sequentially numbered parallels, epic rookie class, Chrome King legends, and much more. So there you go. So there's no mini packs obviously in this. So these are just intended to just go out on display in your shops or whatever. £3.50 a pop. Empty pack. Oh, thanks, Dave. Okay. Right, so let's make a start. Good luck, guys. So this is the we're into the main box now. So let's hope we get we get something nice for you out of here. As I say, I won't hang about with this box because it's going to be pretty much the same drill apart from a few hopefully different parallels and stuff. But Dominic Szoboszlai, Carvalho, James Garner, Toyson Arabayo. I mean, I know who he is. He collects cards as well, doesn't he? And I just can't never pronounce his name. Anthony Gordon, Pro Precision Insert. They wouldn't have me on Fanatics Live, would they? Not being able to pronounce the bloody names. We got a Pro Partnerships, Ryan Gravenberch and Alexis McAllister. There we go. I got old Robbie Keane. Obviously Spurs in the Spurs kit there, but he did also obviously play for Wolves. Can't remember if he ever played for Wolves in the Premier League off the top of my head, but he kind of like took over from Steve Bull back in the day. Brian Mbeumo, Brentford. Were United interested in him? Have United signed him? I feel that they did. Well, that's obviously a yellow parallel. And then last two cards, we've got a Guedes and a Becker. So rookie for Everton of Roman Dixon. Okay, we've got Matthias Jensen. That's Anthony Kinski, rookie goalkeeper for Spurs. Okay, Everton. So James Tarkowski. We've got a beast mode Declan Rice. Another swap there. Pro Partnerships Bruno Fernandes. So we had one of those out of the Super Team, didn't we? And then we have another swap out of the retro threads of Frank Lampard for Chelsea. A yellow parallel coming up. Of Beto for Everton. Doing this, all doing the shush, aren't they? All doing the shush. Then we got Tati Gomez and the Villa badge. That's a pack. Alright. So, Joachim Anderson, Lewis Cook, Emilio Martinez on the old headlines insert. A generation. Oh, I think we might have, case hit coming up, guys. I think. Literally cannot remember how rare these are. See, Dave, I do pay attention as much as I can to the signings. I thought they'd signed him, to be fair, but I do try my best to keep up to date with stuff as much as I can. So, right then, So we got a Pro partnership. What's that? So Enzo Leafy and a Patrick Roberts for Sunderland. And is this one of the cases? Can anybody tell me? So is this one of the rookie gems? Or diamond rookie or something like that? So that's the Stefanos Zymas. And one of these was quite hard to come by, so but again, that's a lovely looking card. That really is. So I'm pretty sure that's a decent one. Decent in terms of rarity. It's a rookie as well, obviously, diamond rookie. I'm sure it was the diamond rookies which were the ones that were rarer. Then we got a blue border Sunderland, Jacob Ramsey, and a Maxine Lacroix. Okay, still a lot of to do. I probably should have just done a hobby box, but still, I was curious. So Emil Smith Rowe, Nicholas Fulkrug, Levi Colwill, and Milos Kirkens. We've got a Pro Precision Dango. What's that? Uatara. You'll know, Dave. Pro Precision. Then we got Generation Now Milos Kirkes. We're going to have it's not a bad measure for actually how close you might get to getting a full set, because we've got quite a lot of variety. Few duplicates, obviously, on the inserts and stuff like that. But anyway, Gustavo Nunez. I'm actually looking at the pile of base cards, actually, and I'm thinking... I was expecting that pile to be a bit higher. Jake O'Brien, blue parallel there for Everton. I'm waiting for a player to come out that who has played for Walsall in the past, and it hasn't happened yet. A couple of years ago, I was centering's off on that one, really thin centering on that one. A few seasons ago, we might have come across some former Walsall players. Tyrick Mitchell and a Phil Foden. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, James Trafford, Jurriën Timber, Yacine Aurier. And we've got, Hannibal Beast Mode. Whoa, Hannibal. This makes me think of Hannibal Lecter. But I can imagine everybody in the world says that when they see that player for Burnley on the old Beast Mode. And we've got Full Force Calvin Bassey. So no, I haven't seen anything numbered yet. So unless I'm looking in the wrong place, I haven't seen a numbered card. Everything's stuff that we've had come out before. So Joe, Rondon, and Ethan Ampadu for Leeds, Pro Partnership. A green border Newcastle United badge. Now we got Bernardo Silva and a Callum Hudson-Odoi. Is he the one that is Chelsea? Not Chelsea. Somebody signed him today. Is it him or was it? No, was it Odoi? or was it another one? Or was it that former Chelsea player and he's a man mountain? Marcus Edwards, Ethan Ampadu, Thomas Partey, Jan Paul van Heck. I've got headlines. I think to speed this up, guys, because I've already been going an hour. I'm going to for the base inserts, I'm just going to sleeve them for now, because we're getting that many things out each pack that I need to sleeve. I will sleeve and top load. I'll top load of them afterwards, but just to get through these packs a little bit quicker, I'll just switch to sleeving parallels and stuff. But Breakthrough Brawler Andre, I was conscious that this is dragging a little bit. I've still got a lot of packs to open, and I'd like a night with my an evening with my wife, and I'm sure you guys might want a bit of an evening as well. Ian Wright, though, on the retro threads, we've got a blue border Fulham badge there. Still, I'm like really want to hit like a numbered card as well. Like, where is the number? I'm sure we're supposed to be getting at least. Well, it said 4 numbered from the page that I read, but I don't think that's the case. We got Ryan Yates and Alessandro Martinez. So yeah, from this pack on, guys, base. Why did I put 4 I'm going to just put the any base inserts just into just sleeve them and pop them to the side here, guys, just to speed things up a little bit. Patrick Bamford, a rookie Chris Rigg. Really extensive set, though. I'll tell you what, for a collector, it's a good set. Anthony Gordon, Solanke. We've got Brennan Johnson. And I've gone and broke them up. I mean, what I was saying I was going to do. Another one. This is another player, isn't it? He was another. Had a rocket on him, didn't he? Faustino Esprit. He was quite skillful from memory as well. Carlos Baleba. So another full force there. Actually, yeah, I'm just going to pop all of the base rather than them. Yeah, I'll just pop them on a pile. Probably going to be. I don't think I'm going to recap. I don't think I'll recap absolutely everything either. But anyway, this is a Purvis Estupinan yellow border. And then we got a Zerki and a Monesti. Ooh, this is a new one as well. That gold. Is that going to be a first numbered card? Possibly. Possibly, maybe. I don't think we've got one of those, have we? So Dennis Kersey, a rookie for Sunderland. So that trend continues, David, with the Sunderland and Burnley rookies. We've got a Matt Flecken, a Sandro Tonali, a Mikey Moore. We've got an Enzo Fernandez Beast Mode. I've done it again, haven't I? We've got a Generation Now Lucas Bergvall. And I do think this is going to be our first numbered card. It is. Cool. He's on retro threads as well. Breakthrough Baller for Luca Clencho. And then our first numbered card is for Bournemouth. That is a cool looking parallel, to be fair. Out of 299, 183, 299. Simon Francis, AFC Bournemouth. So 2015 and 2016 retro threads, but that is our first numbered parallel, guys. Like I say, it did say that it should get up to like 4 numbered parallels, so that would be good if we could. Jose Sarr and Alexis McAllister. Back. And Harrison Armstrong, a rookie. And then we've got a Michael Coyote. Jordan Pickford, Estevao. So is that the one that we got the blue of Estevao, Chelsea, base rookie this time. We've got a Hwang Hee-chan beast mode for Wolves. We've got a Kobe Mainu Generation Now for United. And then a Jolyon Lescott, another Everton player, but also played for Wolves, I do believe. I did it again, didn't I? I've put it in top loader. I said I wasn't going to. And then we've got a Milos Kerkez blue parallel for Bournemouth. And Emiliano Martinez and Romain Esse, rookie for Palace. Still meaning to do my my fantasy football league. My dad keeps badgering me to do my team. Really need to do tonight for obvious reasons, but yeah, it starts tomorrow, doesn't it? The Prem. So I still haven't done my Premier League team, so I don't think I bothered doing one last year. It's pretty bad. Me and my dad and my brother have always done our own little mini league just for the fun, and I completely forgot to do it last year, and I've completely forgotten to do it again this year. Adama Traore, West Ham United badge, Chelsea badge, Tyler Adams, a Pro Precision Patrick Bamford for Leeds. He was always on the radar of being a big prospect, and I don't think that's ever came off. Pro partnerships at Kamada and Wharton. John McGinn, full force. And a blue William Saliba for Arsenal. Yeah, so I'm making the executive decision. When I've finished, I'm not going to recap the base inserts. I really wasn't sure how many I was going to get. So I'll recap the base rookies and any parallels and any of these like shorter stacked parallels as well. Inserts. So John McGinn and then Adam Wharton. But all the other inserts, we've got quite a lot of cards. So Safa Lucic, Mohamed Kudus, Evalinson, Miles Lewis Skelly, Mohamed Kudus. Looks like we're getting our next numbered card as well. It looks like it's another one out of 299. And I've done that again. Keep forgetting. Keep forgetting that I'm just off-sleeving them to save some time. Got a breakthrough baller rookie insert of Lewis Gilhern for West Ham. Then our numbered, so they'd be cool to collect, wouldn't they? 299, 173 of 299, a Fulham badge. So yeah, the numbered badges, I would take a guess, are going to be quite popular. That's a guess. And then a Doku and a Milinkovic. Koleosho, Daniel James, Kai Havertz, Stefanos Zimax. We've got Virgil van Dijk Beast Mode. A Generation Now Crescencio Somerville. So this is only the second one of these that we'll have, so we'll top load this as well. So this is a Luis Diaz Techers for Liverpool. Like I say, we've only got one of those on the stack so far, whereas everything else has got at least probably 6 or 7 of them. Rodrigo Muniz, yellow parallel for Fulham. And we've got an Erling Haaland and an Anthony Elanga for Forest. Getting through the stack of packs now, guys. Feel like we're motoring now. We seem to be motoring quite a bit now, which is good. We've got Connor Roberts, Brendan Aronson, Joe Pedro, Jacob Murphy. We've got a Headlines Cody Gakpo. Pro Partnerships, Carvalho and Terry. A little bit of vintage Pro Partnerships there. We've got Justin Kluivert, Techers, so that is the third one of those inserts that we've had now, so catching up. I think we've got a couple of breakthrough ballers, and that's the third Techers one that we've got. So Michael KO'd on the blue parallel. And then we've got a Kobe Maino and a Strand Larson for Wolves. Next pack. So Daniel Ballard, Harvey Barnes, Archie Gray, Pro Precision, Danny Welbeck. He's got to be getting on now, old Welbeck, hasn't he? Gosh. Phil Foden, Bernardo Silva, Pro Partnerships there. Oh man, Stan Collymore for Forest. Again, he had his couple of seasons as well, didn't he? Again, top loaded that, didn't he? Too. We have another Chrome King, Simon Zola for Chelsea. They are cool, those are the Chrome Kings. Just purely because I think it'll show what the actual future Topps Chrome set will be, and they are a really satisfying thick cut card now. An Alison Becker blue border. Yeah, I think that the diamond rookie that we've had is pretty much a case hit from memory. So we've not done too bad. Manuel Ugarte. Oh, it starts tonight. Bournemouth playing Liverpool. So Sunderland beige or Wissa. A Spurs beige. A Kendry Paez for Chelsea rookie. 86 rated rookie. And then we've got a beast mode Jorginho Rutter. A Jurriën Timber full force. I've just actually remembered that I watched, I think it was the last match of the day of last season that I actually watched with my little boy. and he really enjoyed it, so I'm really going to hope that he fancies that on Sunday at some point. Harrison Murray Campbell yellow border parallel for Chelsea. And then we've got a Ibrahim Konate and a Matty Cash. Cody Gakpo, Vandenberg, Beto, Neto, Kevin Shade, headlines insert, a breakthrough baller, Chris Rigg, rookie insert, full force Joel Linton for Newcastle. I don't feel like we've had many Newcastle cards. Maybe they've just not stood out to me. So Alphonse Areola for West Ham. Okay, and then He-Chan and Jota, Diego Jota. So yeah, definitely behind in the times, sadly, with those cards. We got Josh King. Base rookie there for Fulham. Then we got a Kilman, Krupi, the Saka. We got Mikkel Damsgaard again on the insert, the Pro Precision insert. Wow, so gosh, Kevin Doyle, 2011 and 2012 Wolves. Kevin Doyle, gosh. Don't even think he was ever any good. Boubacar Kamara. And then we got Callum Hudson-Odoi on the green parallel. Yeah, so we've got loads of parallels out of these boxes. Loads of inserts, which, as I say, I'm not going to recap all the base inserts, but I'll do the base rookies and the parallels. And yeah, that's a base card that I've decided to sleeve as well. Nico Gonzalez. So yeah, lots of cards. So yeah, I did think this would be quite a good value break for people to get into if they didn't fancy buying loads of packs or loads of boxes. So at least it will give you probably a good heads up for starters. So Iwobi, Areola, Kluivert, William Saliba, and we got a Morgan Rogers Beast Mode insert. We've got a this card's got a few little foils, a little bit funny. Semenyo and Utara for Bournemouth. We've got a Caicedo and Fernandez Pro Partnerships. This one's quite cool for a parallel. Obviously, it's one of the blue parallels, Man City, the blue parallel border, so elements of a colour match there. Albeit not numbered. We got Morgan Rogers and then the Crystal Palace badge as well. But still haven't found an autograph. So I read somewhere that autographs combined one per box. There's lots of different types of autographs, but I did also see that obviously a certain type of autograph was about 1 in 126 packs. So I do hope that the review that I read was correct. Bashir Humphreys, base rookie. Matteo Joseph, base rookie again. That's one of the lowest rated base rookies as well, with it being 71. Or sorry, 77. So it's not. So Danny Welbeck, base. A Beast Mode Chris Wood insert. Oh, old school. So old sick note, Darren Anderson and Teddy Sheringham Pro Partnership. My brother used to fondly call me Darren Anderson because I always was carrying an injury of some sort. I still used to play on, but I was always injured. Always injured. Mark Guehi, Generation Now. And then we got a Dwight York Chrome King for the Villa. Obviously, it could have been a Man United one as well, but they went with Villa, so there you go. And we have got a Jack Hinchelwood blue border and an Elliot Anderson base. Yeah, I can't believe actually how many parallel cards we've actually got. It's literally one per pack, I would say. So a lot more than anticipated. And then obviously you get 3 inserts per pack. So what's that? So probably got at least 100 inserts as well. So Josh Brownhill, Ilya Gruev, Bar Verbruggen, Bruno Guimaraes, Bruno Fernandes, Matteo Joseph, Generation Now, Pro Partnership, Semenyo and Utara. We only had 2 numbered cards so far, so I'd like to think that we'll see at least one more. The indication was that we should get 4, but like I say, it's a complete mystery to me. Sorry, shouldn't have sleeved that. And then you got a Rodri and an Aina and a Lisandro Martinez. Blue border for United. But yeah, I've not really felt, other than those numbered cards, I haven't felt any major difference with these. I've got a gold lion in this one by the looks of it. Enzo Lethi, Cherminti, Pedro Porro. We've got Dominic Solanke on the beast mode. Glenn Murray, gosh, I think that's 18 and 19, so not too long ago. But Glenn Murray for Brighton and Hove Albion. I don't know why I've done that when I'm trying to save time. And then we've got a Patrick Dorgu breakthrough baller insert, and then our gold lion is for Bournemouth, and it is Evan Nielsen. For Bournemouth. So it's our second gold lion card of the break. Then we've got Onana and Aït-Nouri. There. Yeah, so many cards. So Dan Neil, Gravenbach, Lewis Hall, Old Son for Spurs. And we got Wayne Rooney, Pro Precision. We've got a full force Darwin Núñez. Obviously, hopefully he knows Micah Richards probably more. Well, I wouldn't say Micah Richards more now than he did when he played, but certainly I don't know why I've gone to sleeve that either. But Micah Richards on the old retro threads. Reece James on the blue border. Getting down, I think we've got 6 packs left, guys, so we're nearly there. De Ligt and the Wolves badge. Probably one of the nicest looking badges with the gold foiling. There you go. The Brentford one's a nice one as well. Sander Bird and Everton and Madueke. And then we've got Jeremy Doku. Had quite a lot of swaps with the inserts, I'd say, as well. Isn't necessarily a bad thing because they are big sets, but well, maybe we them being big sets, we shouldn't have as many duplicates as we probably have done. Okay. So pro partnership. We've got Full Force Wilson Isidore. And a yellow border essay for Palace. Connor Bradley and Amadou Omana there. So yeah, 6 packs left, guys. So we're nearly there. Definitely looks like we're going to get stiffed on an auto, or I've been misinformed with the 2 or 3 websites that I've read. Kevin Shade, Raul Jimenez, Tim Oregbunam. Don't really know that name. Harrison Murray Campbell. Did he used to play for what? I think he played for Taiwo Awonyi. Sorry for butchering the names. Ilman and Dye. Now. Definitely going to watch Match of the Day so that I can pronounce the names of these players better. Let's see, there's an easy one for me. Mikey Moore, Full Force insert. And then a Martin Odegaard yellow border. And then we've got Konsa and Nkita. Nearly there, guys. Nearly there. Oh, is this a number? No, I thought we might have another number, but I don't think so. Palmieri, Laurent Rookie for Burnley. Had one of his before, haven't we? Bournemouth badge, Martinelli. We got Jordan Pickford on the headlines. We got one of those early doors, didn't we? So to swap, we got a Kevin Shade Techers. Don't think we've got one of those. I think that's our 4th Techers card overall. The Andrew Johnson. That's obviously the first retro threads card I think we got. And we've got Bruno Guimaraes for on the blue border for Newcastle, Omar Marouche and Morgan Gibbs White. So yeah, I'll just recap parallels and base rookies and sort of the rarer inserts. I think otherwise it'll be here all night still. Souček, Perez, Siniestra, Noirari, Ledley King. God, his knees gave up, didn't they? Didn't his knees fall off? Old Ledley King's. He was a good player. He was. Rodrigo Muniz, Generation Now. Another Jimmy Floyd retro threads. Kulusevski for Spurs on the old green border. Yeah, it's disappointing not to. I thought we'd get an auto, so I'm peed off that I thought we would do. No relic either. So, yes, I can understand where the frustration would be. Opening these, just had a massive moth fly through the window of my office. Wonderful. Joe Rodon, Anthony Patterson, Yacumba Minter. Bloody hell, that's a massive one. if that moth hits me in the face, I do apologise if I squeal. Isaac, we've got Pro, Precision, and Beto. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that is huge. If that hits me, I'm going to feel it. Livy Smiley, Breakthrough Baller. And then a repeat. This one is. Had him earlier on Matt O'Reilly, Techers. I thought Techers was looking like a rarer insert, but we've got about 5 of those now. Daniel Munoz, Blue Parallel. Whoa! I kind of knew that was going to happen. There's way too many parallel cards. We're nearly done though. We're nearly done. Only one pack left to go. Just going to just put that pile there because that's going to be the recap pile. Last pack. Oh, sorry guys. Last 2 cards. Sorry, Nico Williams and Bruno Fernandes. And then last pack. Ilian Meslier, Wilson Eistor. So that's his base rookie. So we've had a few of his inserts. I think that's the first time we've had his base rookie. Yeah, I did not think I'd be doing this for an hour and a half tonight. Oh well. I'm going to be in the doghouse with the wife. So Jorginho Rutter, Dan Byrne, Rodri Beast Mode, Martinelli Generation Now, and a Josh Cullen, Full Force. Yeah, so no auto, so that is, I'm very sorry about that, guys. I genuinely, everything that I read indicated that they combined to be 1 per box, and it hasn't, so that's very annoying. Anthony Elanga, Blue Parallel. We've got Ahmad and Andre to finish us off, guys. So, like I say, I'm not going to go through all of the base inserts, but obviously that's a load of base inserts that I need to sleeve. You can see all of the ones at the back as well. We've got 3 Chrome Kings, a Dwight York, a Zola, and a Coleman. Breakthrough Ballers, we did get a few more of those. Those were the Hall of Fames and what was it, Generations, Glow Ballers, sorry, out of the tins. What the heck? That's massive. Yeah. So we've got lots and lots of cards, right? So these are the base rookies. So Isidore, Laurent, Joseph, Humphreys, King, Paez, SA, Steve Estevao, Armstrong, Kirchin, Chris Rigg, Kinski, Dixon, Josh Laurent again, Julio Soler, Wilson Eistor, so I misremembered that, Troy Hume, and Bannon. These were the kind of like the parallels and bits and bobs that we got. So yeah, so only 2 numbered cards as well, and that's kind of like said that we were going to get, every review that I'd read said that we should get 4, so it's frustrating. Daniel Munoz on the blue, Kulusevski on the green, Guimaraes on the blue, Odegaard on the yellow, SA on the yellow, James on the blue, Martinez on the blue, Hinshelwood on the blue, Man City logo on the blue, Hudson-Odoi on the green, Ariola on the green, Murray Campbell on the yellow, Alison Becker on the blue, Coyote on the blue, Mooney's on the yellow, Saliba on the blue, Kirkes on the blue, Stupian on the yellow, blue Fulham badge, green Newcastle badge, Jacob Bullerin on the blue, yellow Beto, Mbumo on the yellow, Estevao on the blue, Doku on the yellow, Gakpo on the blue, Danny Welbeck on the blue, Traore on the red, yellow, blue Mundle, green Kudus, blue Sunderland badge, and a blue Elanga. And then the sort of like the nicer inserts. We've got a gold line of what would it be? Ao Tanaka and Evan Nielsen. We got a numbered Fulham badge out of 299 and a Simon Francis retro threads for Bournemouth out of 299. But I think this is the rarest card. This is the rookie diamond or diamond rookie for Stefanos Zimas for Brighton. So I think that's like a case hit type of thing out of about 500 packs. So not bad that we hit that. Right then, guys, we are all good. Good. Yep, so, and then Wendy, so post was done today. So we are up to all breaks, not including obviously the select break and this break. So I think they're only because of the holidays and all that kind of stuff. We've been a bit all over the place because I've either been on holiday, my dad's been on holiday, so it's like going all out of sync. But I posted the Elite and Luminance break and the Topps Heritage Baseball break. All of that has gone out today, and whatever breaks. I think my brother had like either 2 or 3 breaks as well that also went in, but there's only 4 or maybe 4 breaks going out. But they all went out today. I was going to do a post in the group to let everybody know about that. But yeah, keep your eyes open anyway, because as I say, next up, I think I'll do over the weekend. I'll drop it a select 2024 select value box, I think, and I've obviously got to get all these sorted out as well. So anyway, guys, thanks ever so much, and we'll see you again soon.